here.
Halloween episode, just like promised.
No, it's not Halloween.
Oh, yeah.
We do this all the time.
This is what I was wearing to work
Alter ego,
yesterday.
I
right?
love putting white makeup all over my face, so I feel like, you know, I don't know what this is.
But
I
you know what
throw
I
cards a
like?
lot.
You know what I like here? Hair.
It's nice.
I was going to say
That's
big ears, but whatever.
Yeah, right?
Here's.
I always have big
man.
ears.
Welcome to the show. We've got our special Halloween review, and we are talking about something we've never reviewed before. We've never had an old Pulteney.
Old
guys.
Pulteney.
An old
Mike is on,
Pulteney.
right?
So, Andrew, tell us a little bit about Old Pulteney.
Old Pulteney used to be the most northern distillery on the mainland.
Used to be.
Until Wolfburn came in.
So, I mean, it's way
So
up
there,
there.
it's on a little town called Wick. That when the distillery was originally formed in 1826, you could only get to it by the ocean, by the sea. There were no roads to it. So it was a big herring farming or fishing facility. So the people that were distilling were fishing, and it was all about that.
So you used to have to want to get there for the herring and the scotch.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
Nothing wrong with that, man.
Let's cut down this.
I mean, that's how it works, right?
So when you have people that, you know, all their job is out on the boats and fishing and cold and
Can't you magically
a
make
little
this happen?
scotch would be
No.
I wish, man. That would be awesome.
scotch.
But
is
I
Refill the bottle.
Change time and go back 50 years and grab a bottle of something, you know, a Balvenie or something, and bring it back.
You mean a barrel, right?
You're shedding.
I am.
You're
my
snowing
dandruff.
everywhere.
I'm snowing.
By the way, while he's pouring this, these costumes, there may be a trivia question at some point about who we
Pay
are.
attention,
and what's going
kids.
Pay
on.
attention.
Don't miss out.
And while he's doing
Absolutely.
this, make sure
Bonus
you
points if you remember who we were last year. I don't remember who we were last year.
I
No,
make
I
sure you like and subscribe as well, because you know you don't get this from every other YouTuber.
No, that's the truth.
This
you
is
get
like
the
a special-
notification.
Most of them have more, what's the word I'm looking
Class?
for? Sure. Let's go with class.
But we do have our other Halloweens, and we do a Christmas,
Do a Christmas
costume
episode,
party
yeah.
too. So be on the lookout for that in the near future. But I'm anxious to try
All right.
this, guys.
So this is actually named
after.
after the owner. Actually, his last name was Pulteney.
I did not know
Dr.
that.
William Pulteney.
William. I read that the town that it was
That's right.
built in Wick, it was the town itself was built as like a model town for seafaring, and it was. I don't know, it was like almost an experimental built town in
1840.
1810.
Oh.
Yeah, 1810.
Because this is built in 1840.
Right, the distillery came
So
around.
what was model about it?
I have no idea. That's
The
all.
ideal
that's all-
herring-
yeah.
Well, yeah, you got a
facility,
you
or-
got ports and you got a distillery.
Sounds modeling up to me.
I guess I can get behind that.
All right.
So what we got here,
So
fellas?
this is 43% ABV.
That's good to know.
Pretty clean.
Aged exclusively in bourbon barrels. 12 years.
Just bourbon.
Just bourbon. But oddly enough, they're saying that there's a sherry influence, so I'm not.
I don't get the
you know what?
sherry influence at all.
I was surprised that it was just ex-bourbon when I was smelling it.
Yeah.
It's got some sweeter notes
Unless
that I
they've
wouldn't
changed
have
it.
expected.
What have they changed recently?
It's got a fruity character, which must be from the new make.
Right, and
Right.
I want to say, I can smell the new making. I want to say a citrusy, but it's not your typical orange or lemon.
No.
Is it wrong to say grapefruit? Is that crazy?
No. Some salt to it too.
Which it
Yeah,
is right on the
it's not
coast.
a
I would
briny-
I would hope to. I expect a little bryness in there.
Wow,
It's
that
very
is
clean smelling on the
really
nose.
tasty.
So what's the price point on this?
This is like $40. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's only like $40.
Okay.
So it's not expensive. Boy, that flavor's really good. I got malt, really good, rich malt flavor.
Is it non-chill filter? All that. Good
Oh,
stuff?
that is good. Wow, for $40, it's got some punch to it for flavor.
Man, yeah, there's flavor punch in it. It's not hot by any means.
And you said it was 43. Yeah, so there's no claim to no added color or non-chill filter or anything like that. So I guess we should assume that there is.
Yeah. I usually do unless it states.
Right, they're gonna say that.
This is actually better than anticipated for an entry-level scotch. I'm
It
not
is.
gonna lie.
This is really malty.
I was expecting more. I don't know. It's got a lot more flavor than I thought it would.
Mm-hmm.
Figure some water
And
down.
it's a unique kind of blend because it's got a nice sweet character to it, but there's a briny quality a little bit, just a hint of salt about it.
Ah, no water.
No,
You
we
know
don't have any
what?
water.
No, we got bottled water right there. It's
Yeah.
a little cool. Well, it's better than nothing. Yeah,
Where's the little
that probably made it upstairs from last night's live.
What's
But
in the cap?
there is a really good maltiness to it,
Yeah.
and I like that in Scotch.
It's nothing like the nose.
No, and I honestly wouldn't. If you blind poured this and didn't tell me anything about it, I would have said that there's a little bit of sherry influence.
I
in
would
there.
think so too, but it's not.
It's all that malt, so it's got to be a rich, sweet malt new make.
This would be an interesting one to get an older bottle and see how it
one of the
how it ages
21
along.
or something.
I'm actually just after trying this 12-year, I'm very interested in trying some older stuff.
Yeah, so let's talk about that. Their lineup is really it's 12, 17, 21, and then they've got I think right now on their website they've got one NAS called Navigator, if I'm right.
That's really nice.
But so
with the water.
they've really got three
I like this.
age statements are their staple, and then
That's close.
that's really all I want. And then their NASs, which I think they only have one right now. So
This is nutty. That's what I'm getting out of
It is nutty. Almond almost.
So
this is enjoyable.
I'm typically,
For 40 bucks.
I gotta say, yeah,
this is one.
for a $40 single malt, I'm
digging it.
The water brought out a little more of the brine quality too. This is pleasantly surprising. I really wasn't expecting a whole lot from this bottle, to be honest with you. Usually entry levels are very unidimensional. You don't usually come across very many 12-year-olds that have the flavor characteristics that this one exhibits. I'm
putting this up.
glad. Who picked up this bottle? Nice,
I'm putting
nice
this up
call.
there with that monkey shoulder as far as quality. I mean, I think
Might be better.
I think it's nuttier
I
and
got
brinier
blown. I
than
apologize.
for sure than the monkey shoulder.
I think it is
But-
too.
You know what?
Somebody go. I'm not ready yet.
I'll go. So, $40 bottle. Good color, but who even knows what the colors are. The flavor in this is way better than I would expect for a 43. Even you add water, it gets better. It's not my wheelhouse. There's no smoke. There's no peat. There's not rich ruby flavors, but the nut, here we go again. I said, what are you doing?
I blew my nose
Dabbing.
and makeup came up. So got me dab.
Dab.
That's gonna be all night, man.
So I'm gonna give this a strong 2.5, maybe higher, for what it is. For the value, I'm gonna go with 3, because for the value in this Scotch, you get great flavor. It's not hot. You can share that. It won't put anybody off. You can share it around your bar without any question. I'm gonna go with 3. This is a really nice surprise for me.
There you go.
That's a good job.
I mean, for $40, you can't beat this bottle. I mean, this is almost a staple now. I'm going to say for a black or a monkey shoulder in my bar. I mean, for that kind of price and the taste you're getting, flavor, it's nothing major on the nose. I mean, it's very clean and easy in the nose. Nothing really strong coming out. But on the palate, man, it's malty, nutty. It's got some deep richness to it. I'd like to explore some more. Let's sit here and get some more flavors. I'm
Right.
sure.
Yeah.
But for the value, for $40, I am pleasantly surprised on this one. Actually, I'm going to give it a 3 for the value and the flavor out of it. For sure, it's a
I can
go-to.
keep this on a bar. Yeah.
On the nose with and without water was good. I enjoyed the nose. It was a little bit different with the water. I thought it brought out a little more of the briny quality of the Scotch. It brought forward a little bit of the salt, but it also brought out some of the nutty quality that you were talking about, and I lost some of the sweet. Neat, it had a much more sweet, malty
I like it.
flavor profile, but I didn't find it very bourbon influenced.
Not at all.
So I'm kind of thinking that the barrels that they were using were probably,
Third or fourth
third,
refill.
fourth, fifth refill
Right.
that are, not gonna. They're gonna let it age, but they're not gonna exhibit a lot of those oak characteristics that you were looking for. I'm really torn on this glass as far as a number goes. Not because it's not good, but I want to leave room to taste the older ones and see what we get out of it.
Yeah.
But for $40, it's an excellent value. It's a really good glass. I'm going to give it a 2.5. It doesn't have quite the uniqueness and flavor structure that I would assume
It's a 12,
to
man.
give a 3. But I think a solid 2.5, going on 3 for this glass for the money and the value I get out of it.
Doctor?
What you got, Doctor?
All right, so
Doctor?
It's doctor. That's strange. Anyway, honestly, I'm going to start off right where you left off. I'm going to say 2.5, leaning towards the 3. I'll tell you what. I normally like neat, and honestly, I think the water helped this for me. neat. The nose, I was really struggling to get what I couldn't put my nose on it. What it was? Got some water, let it open up a little bit more, and I got like orange marmalade. It got a little sweeter, and it brought some more citrus out. And it didn't smell just like sniffing an orange, but like an orange jam or something sweet and just sticky.
I like that. That's good.
But then on the palate, neat was. It wasn't hot for 43, but it was I don't want to say spicy. There was a little edge there.
Yeah.
Put the water on it, and it just mellowed that out. And the aftertaste, after it's gone, that's where the brine hits me.
Yeah.
That's when I get that long, salty afterfinish. And I'm like, you know what? That's really pleasant. It's got a lot of malt flavor in it, which I really like.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Really, I online I saw it listed for 36 something. I think at Master
Couldn't
Malt,
believe
and
it.
I'm like, for $37, this is
a good deal.
great bottle.
I saw it. I'm like, I'm going to grab this. We haven't done it
Why
yet.
not? And now, you're definitely right, though. I want to try the 21. I mean, if the 12 is under 40, we might be able to get to 21 for a decent price. Probably not. But
And so they must have their new make must be outstanding.
Yeah.
I would
Just
agree.
rich and robust. They're not over distilling it. They're leaving a bit of
that
the flavor.
citrus marmalade's in there. Okay, I'm gonna say 2.5. I'm
Okay.
gonna stay there.
There
So
you go.
let's go around the horn.
275. Or
I think that's a-
275.
I think that's a very
I
good.
got it for 3.
Did you really?
Yeah, he did.
I started with 2.5, but I
3's in the back, 2 5s in the front.
Hey man,
Great minds think alike.
we got a
Happy
Halloween party.
Happy
to go to,
Halloween,
boys.
guys.
Thanks
Cheers.
for watching.
Shots.
Subscribe. Every Thursday we are live.
Don't miss the Christmas episode.
Don't miss
It's
the
coming
Christmas
too.
episode.
It's coming.
Thanks for watching, you guys.
What about
Happy Halloween,
Thanksgiving?
boys.